Hey everyone, happy Monday. For anyone doing the World Vision 7-day 6K, good job on either having done your first day or having finished your second day, depending on when you watch this. Really, if you watch this like a week from now, then good job for doing all of it. Who knows? Once it's on YouTube, you can watch it whenever. I know I just did mine, my first day, because I'm recording this Sunday. Spoilers. And it was good. Met out at the park. Had a couple of different people from Village Church. Yeah, cool to see everyone. To run with other people, for the people that like to run. Not everyone likes to do that. But yeah, hope you guys are having a good week. So this week we're going further into Ezra, obviously. So we had basically just met Ezra in the last couple of weeks, and he's going on his way from Babylon into Jerusalem. So you'll see by the verse number, which is Ezra chapter 8, verse 15, that we've hopped ahead a little bit. We had just read the letter from the king back in chapter 7, and he basically is just kind of reiterating, after the letter, it's just kind of reiterating what has to happen, which is kind of a reiteration of what happened, or what was said before we read the letter, so earlier in the chapter. And then the first 14 verses of chapter 8 are just a lineage, or not a lineage exactly, but basically like this group came out with Ezra and it had this many people and these sons and so on and so forth. You're free to go back to that on your own time, but I was not just going to read names for half the time. So we're just reading verse 15, which it's a good kind of transition before the kind of action happens in at least the second part of this chapter. So it's Ezra chapter 8, verse 15. And as I'm going off of memory because I don't have a Bible or a computer in front of me. As they gathered up by the river near Ahava, they camped there for 3 nights. And as I being Ezra, reviewed the host and the people with them, he noticed that of the people and the priests, there was none of the sons of Levi. So the Levites are some of the priest people. It's one of the tribes, but they primarily do priestly things. So, kind of the idea that, so I mean, this host of hundreds of people probably with Ezra, maybe more, and as soon as they get there and camp out, he notices that the sons of Levi are not there. So, kind of the little tie-in I wanna have with this is, for one, on a side historical note, a lot of people think that one of the reasons why they didn't initially come out of Babylon with them is they kind of garnered a reasonably comfortable position in Babylon, and didn't necessarily want to overturn that to go travel for a while. I think like several months, from what I remember, and then set up in basically a new place to them. Like, yes, their fathers and grandfathers had been there, but they themselves had not been to Israel and Jerusalem. So now, again, after several kind of little tangents, when God calls us to go out to do things for Him, because now in kind of post New Testament time, or post the beginning of New Testament, we're all kind of a nation of priests, Christians. We're all called to evangelize and go out, so we're all kind of these priestly people. So when God calls us out, be wary not to say, no, I'm comfortable where I am. No, I think I'm good where I am. I can do enough where I am. If God is calling you out to go somewhere, you have to go. God will call multiple people, and your lack of presence will be felt. Because God calls kind of His whole team out to do things, and you are not a just cog in the wheel or another number. You are important and loved by God, and the work is only going to be well, the work is going to be accomplished anyways because God is the one behind it. But God wants you there, part of it. Other Christians want you there, part of it. Never think that you're too comfortable or you're not going to make a difference or you're not going to be a big part. Doesn't matter how old you are, what you can do. Just when God calls you, go out and you'll do great things. All right. Have a good week, everyone.